Hi, very good afternoon to you. It's Jim from Maverickstar Observatory. Guys, we know what's wrong and we know what's right. I am confident that all of us listening to this right now understand those concepts. What we are seeing is a massive wrong. And we understand that, Hamas made a very, very grave mistake 10 days ago when they went into Israel and massacred all those innocent people. But what we are watching right now is an grievous armed country position thousands of tanks on the border of an innocent bystander. And we know that that's not good. And we know the history as well. We know how much they've been suppressed. We know that this is the largest concentration grounds, the largest open air prison in the world. And these people are going to be subjected to the revengeful attacks of the Israeli soldiers. You know it as well as I do. And we know that tonight in Palestine, in the Gaza Strip, there are people preparing to stay. And let's hope we can change just a few people's opinions on that, because you can see the thousands and thousands of tanks massing on your border, and you know that these are angry soldiers that are out for revenge for what Hamas have did 10 days ago. And let's remind people what they did. Let's remind people of what we have heard on the mainstream media. We've heard about people being innocently killed across all age groups. People enjoying a rave, and why shouldn't they? They are young and, youthful. They want to go out and have fun. Why shouldn't they? Why should they be interrupted with the massacre that we saw? Because it's wrong. I want you to know that I'm on the right side here. It's wrong that Hamas decided to kill innocent civilians of all age groups in all manners and forms of way like they did. And it is no surprise that a country like Israel would be up majorly in arms about that, because no nation on this earth would put up with any behaviour of that sort. But Palestinians in the Gaza Strip tonight were not the perpetrators of those attacks. These are people that have been infiltrated by terrorist organisations. And, what will do they have over the barrel of a gun, simply? And these are the people now that Israel are going to move in on. So hit once and then hit twice. And, we have seen them hit many times over many decades. It's a sad state of affairs, what we're watching. All these killing machines mount up on a border of a race of people in an open air prison that have no means of protecting themselves tonight. So let's hope we can encourage maybe one family, maybe two if we're lucky. It doesn't matter if we can save a few of these people by telling them to leave, move to the border. Hopefully God will be with you and protect you on the way. Some will carry the food, some will carry the water, some will carry the children. You will make it, I promise you. Staying there right now is not the best solution, I can promise you that. Because you have a merciless army on your border, which is at any moment now going to be tearing into your country. If you hear these words, I am confident, and like most of us here at the maverickstar Observatory and the watchers that that follow us on this channel, I am sure that they will put their hands together and pray that you get to where you need to be safe, so long as it is not in that Gaza Strip tonight. You can do it. You just need to say, we're going, and that's it. Because they're going to show no mercy. Israeli soldiers are going to show absolutely no mercy in the coming days. They are going to unleash the full ugliness of what you are looking at right now. These tanks, these killing machines. This is what's coming. So please, take your children and get out of that town as soon as you can. Leave Gaza. I know they're saying that the Egyptian border's open one minute, it's blocked the next, but trust me, you can get yourself there. You can have another life if you want. I really hope that, at least one family hear these words, because I know, with the grace of God, you'll be taken care of. You know what? 5 years from now, you can look back and say you're alive, and that your children are 5 years older than what they are right now. You may even have, found yourself running a small local store, supporting a local community, and, being fair with the prices, not charging extortionate amounts of money for the goods that you sell. And I know you will be appreciated for that. You just don't have to stay in Gaza tonight. It's a very sad time, isn't it, guys? On top of all this, what's happening right now, we really do stand on the precipice of the Middle East erupting into a volcanic explosion. Iran are furious, Syria are furious, and all those other Arab nations surrounding Israel right now are on the edge of their chairs, and anything is possible from this point out. What we could be witnessing could be something extreme, much more than what we all thought we would see happen. And that is why it has inspired America to send now not one aircraft carrier to the Mediterranean, but 2 aircraft carriers, and they're supporting battle groups, because they are not sure what is going to happen next as a result of this, and it will only come to fruition when we see Israel and all these tanks roll into Gaza Strip. So we possibly do stand on the precipice of World War III right now. We've got Russia attacking Ukraine for the same reasons why Israel are attacking Palestine. Let's call it nothing less, because we know it's a land grab. All of us know it's a land grab. This is just what they wanted, to secure the last bit of that country for themselves. Okay. We also, think it could be, a false flag attack. What happened 10 days ago? After all, they was warned by the Egyptian government a week before this happened, and they sat on that information and did nothing. They let it happen. They let their own people be slaughtered by Hamas, and this could have easily been prevented if they had heeded their warnings, and they know they're copping flack for that right now. Are you telling me the world's intelligent organisations did not know what was going on? That there was a mass planned attack on Israel at 28 different locations, by air, by land? Please. I know we're not all that naive to believe that. This was understood and known to be in the plans, and it was executed with the knowingly organisations being well aware of what was going on. So we know what was going on. You let your own people down here, and you did it for the sake of probably just securing more land. But so be it. If that's what you want, you don't know what you're going to get next. You don't know what the repercussions of your actions are right now for allowing that to happen. Now you've just got to wait and see, like the rest of us, what happens next. It's easy for us, isn't it, guys? We sit in a Western country, millions of miles away from, armaments, bullets being fired, RPGs being fired, tank rounds going off, mortars being exploded, this, that and the other. We live millions of miles away from all this. Well, thousands of miles away from all this, but you understand what I'm saying. Easy for us to watch on the TV all these things taking place, and our world leaders doing nothing to protect humanity and peace. Everybody, I'm sure, wants peace. Only, sending thousands of tanks into a region is not the way to achieve it, and we all know that. What we need is more talks at the table, more discussions before, we commit actions that we cannot forgive ourselves for as human beings. That is the truth of the matter, and I'm sure that will be the truth of the matter for every Israeli in these battle tanks right now, because it will only be when they see what they do and what they've caused that they will regret being alive at that moment in time. You have to be there and see it in order to understand it. And, most of us, fortunately, have not put ourselves in harm's way to do that. But nevertheless, we know what is going to happen, don't we? Because we've seen history and we know what these things are all about. We know how much devastation they cause. I just hope that there is one family listening in the Gaza Strip that up until now thought they wouldn't leave, and hopefully they have decided, after listening to this, maybe after listening to this, they've decided to go. Listen, guys, if I could give you money right now and pay you to leave, or help you, assist you in some way to leave, I would do that. I really would. If I was a philanthropist, if I had millions of pounds, I'd be throwing money into Western Union accounts right now for everybody that needed some financial assistance to get out of Gaza right now. I would do that. I don't care. I would. And I'm sure that you guys would help me as well do that. Because none of us believe that what we're about to watch over the coming days is justified in any way or means. I've seen the kids being taken into hospital in the Gaza Strip over the last few days, and I've seen also what's happened to the Israelis, and it's bad on both sides. Hamas should never have done what they did. It's very cowardly what they did, attacking only innocent people. If they are so much as a soldier, then please, you have the Israeli soldiers on your border right now. Go and fight them. Don't hide behind innocent people, and don't kill innocent people. If you are warriors, then your army is ready and waiting for that war with you. Go and take it to them. Let's see you ride your motorbikes and your paragliders into, where all those tanks are positioned right now. If you are brave soldiers, do it. If you're warriors, do it. Show, the Palestinians that you've caused so much trouble for. Show them that you are a warrior right now, and face your enemy. Face on face. Warrior against warrior. Do not hide behind innocent bystanders. Do not hide behind pensioners, elderly women and children If you want to fight, take it to the front lines of where all these tanks are right now and do that. Do your business. We know you won't. You've caused so much pain and trouble for people that have suffered so much. And, you know, you have let them down to this point, because what you did 10 days ago achieved absolutely nothing. Let's hope that there is at least one family in Gaza listening, and is able to listen to these words and decide to leave. I know that there's another world, a life for you and your family. You need to do that right now, because it could be just moments away before, you know, the green light is lit and a very revengeful army comes across that border and carries no mercy whatsoever for what stands in its path, regardless of whether it's human. Guys, thoughts and prayers be with them in Gaza tonight and in other hostilities around the world. You know, the Ukraine, let's not forget those. You know, very, very sad times we live in, unfortunately. Guys, it is the 17th tomorrow. I'm hoping to whip out the SD cards out of the Trimax system and get that data to you. I know that this is what really our primary channel is based on, but how can any of us ignore what is going on? How can any of us ignore this? It's impossible. You know, if you're a human being, it's impossible. So, link down there in the description. Let's get the latest magnetic pole position out to you guys, and I will say exactly what I usually do. You know what? I love you guys. I know you love your loved ones more than what I do, but still, take care of them. As always, bye for now.